Hi, ladies and gentlemen, this is Mount Bill Knight. It's time for our River City Chat. You know, I'm excited today because we got one of our aldermen here with us today, Alderman Lennop. Lennop been around here for a while, and what term? Is this second, third term?
Third term, Mayor. Yep.
Yeah.
It's been a privilege, been an honor.
So why you keep this job? Why you keep coming back for this job?
I guess that's a good question. But I'm like you. I want to do what I can to help, and I really try to do that, Mayor. And I see your hard work and appreciate your leadership. And I want to do what I can. I think I have now learned a lot over my tenure, and I want to continue to try to help. And we got a job to do.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, man. I want the public to know that Alderman Lennop is one of the best we got. I mean, he really spent time in thinking about these issues and trying to help me decide what the best way to go. And when I say that we all in this together, you know, we truly are in all this together. You know, I know that the state of the city was, we didn't say all the things that people wanted me to say, but we told you the hard truth. And so, Alderman Lennop, I guess you might have heard about my challenge. I just challenged, I said to my audience earlier, to all of our citizens, that I was going to cut my salary by 50%, starting the next budget year. And so I guess you heard about that. So
I did hear about that, Mayor, and I appreciate you being willing to do that. I want to tell you that I so appreciate it that I'm going to match that challenge, and I'm going to do the same. Okay. I'm going to voluntarily cut my salary by 50% for the next budget year.
Right.
And we'll evaluate it then and see how we are. Right. And it may happen for another year after that. But,
that's right.
But at least for this coming year, I think we've all got to pitch in and do our part. I think we're asking a lot of our citizens. Right. So we got to be willing to do our part.
Well, you know, when we asked them to invest, that's what we asked them to do. We asked them to invest. And I said to them early, and I know you feel the same way, that if we ask you to invest, we need to be willing to invest.
Right.
All of our citizens got to invest. We got to give up a little bit. We have to support in each other. And so you asking, since you willing to invest as well.
And if we're all willing to do a little, we can achieve a lot together. Yeah. And you know, if we each do our part, and I want to see this city succeed. You know, you mentioned I'm in my third term, Mayor, and we've had some financial struggles my whole time on this board. Mm-hmm. And I've always said that with the right leadership in the mayor's seat, we could accomplish great things, but it takes that leadership. Mm-hmm. And I really appreciate you being that person, because now I really believe, and I want the citizens to know that I believe that you're that leadership. Mm-hmm. You're the one who can help us finally get over this problem and fix this thing and get it right. But it's going to take commitment and sacrifice. And I'm with you. I want you to know that.
Well, Alderman, thank you for those comments, and I want the audience to know also that, as I said earlier, that Alderman Wayne Lennop is really 100% with me on what we're trying to do here, and he's been fighting. He didn't just start trying to fight for these issues. He's always been concerned about the spending that we do here in Moss Point, and not having the money to pay for the spending, that we make commitments that we don't have money to back up. And so he's always been in that position, and so he's not just coming to that. So I really thank you. So it does matter who's in leadership, right?
It definitely matters. Yeah, I've seen it firsthand.
Yeah, I mean, you got something to compare here from the time before I got here to now.
That's right.
And it does matter in leadership. It does matter in leadership in each ward. I mean, it's not just at the mayor's position. True. But it does matter who's in leadership in each one of these wards as well.
That's right.
So, Alderman, for your people out there that's watching it, I want you to know that Alderman Lennop has really been supporting what we're doing here, but he always thinking about what's best for his citizens, the people that he represents. He does not want to have to raise any kind of rates or any kind of taxes or anything, because he's thinking about those things. And we have a long discussion about that. But you get to a point that sometimes you have no choice but to do those things. And that's why I'm glad he's accepted my challenge to say, if Mayor, if you can invest, and we're asking our citizens to invest, then I'm willing to invest.
I'm willing.
Any final comments?
I'm with you. I want the people to know I take this job seriously. I work hard at it. We are actively seeking every option we can find to make this city prosperous again. And I'm all in, as they say at the school district.
Right.
I'm all in for Moss Point.
Right. Well, let me just mention to you, I didn't mention earlier, and I want you to know on camera here, because we said it in our last podcast, is that we've having good meetings with the county. And the county is really ready to come on board and help us with these situations that we're in. And so I think the public will be glad to know that, because the county's not there to bail us out, but they're our partner. And they're part of you pay them as well, taxes just like you pay us. And they're willing to share more of those taxes with us. And we appreciate them being willing to do that.
Absolutely.
And so Alderman Lennop has been recommending that, talking about how the county can help. Well, we're in those discussions now. We haven't got anything finalized, but he's going to be a part of these discussions going forward to make sure we can get the county involved to help us solve the problem. It's just a temporary situation now. It's not a permanent thing that we're talking about. This is a temporary thing that we're talking about for the county to help us, because we want to be able to carry our own weight. But right now, we just need somebody to help us with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Alderman Lennop, thank you so much for coming on
Yes,
today, and we'll do this again sometime.
I'll be glad to.
Okay. Have a good day.